Welcome back, fellas, into this new video of TechSpress. Today I'm going to be showing you a very easy way how to get started with finding trending products for Shopify. So finding the right product to sell is the biggest factor in determining your Shopify store's success. So you don't want to sell yesterday's news, but you also want to jump on a trend that vanishes in a week, right? Of course, you don't want to do that well. You want of course to find a product that solves a real problem and shows sustained growth, right? So first of all, let's talk about the search and demand check. The first step to get started with the Shopify store is, of course, the Google Trends. If you don't know any about this place, you can open a new tab. Here into search with Google, just type the word Google Trends. Inside here, this is a free tool that shows you what the world is searching for, providing real customer demand, not just social media hype. So search for your product idea. Look for a chart that shows a steady or growing line over the last 5 years. For example, let's say that I click into this option that says explore, or let's say for the option that says what's trending now. Here I choose, let's say for example, the country I wanted to be selling, for example, from the United States. Like this. From the past months, I usually just go a growing line, let's say from the past 5 years. Here into all the categories, you can leave this. You can change it for arts and entertainment, beauty and fitness, food and drinks, games, hobbies, internet, jobs, online community, pets and animals. So usually, let's say for example, I stick around with the option that says shopping and into web search. So as you can see, the interest over time for this specific element, usually it's exactly the same. And down here have the search topics. For example, Amazon have Counter, the Walmart, Create, Target, and Costco wholesales. That's the reason why instead of going for shopping, I go for all the categories so I can see what people are really looking for. Now, let's say for example that I go and look out for looking at the related query section. If the interest is spiked and crossed, you missed the window. That's a fact. It's a trending upwards and you have a solid foundation. So search for your product idea. For example, here to add a search term, let's say that I go for thermal. Like this. Now here, it was supposed to be trending on July 27. And the interested region are only into Florida. I wanted to look out for something that scales a little bit up. This one was into 25 and now it's a little bit into the 50. So far from November 22 and June 2025, this one has now been a little bit more interesting. So I think this one can be a little bit interesting for me. Instead of going for the past 5 years, I'm going to change this for 12 months. And you can see that this specific growing line hasn't changed a lot. Only into the July 27 and August. So you can try out and change to something else. You can even key into the option that says compare, so you can try it something else, or check out the related queries. For example, we have Kane Thermal, AI News Today, Thermal, and much more. So something else to try out is the validation check. The man starts when discovery and the data happens into social media. We're going to spy into which products are getting customer reaction. If you search the hashtags, for example, I'm going to open a new element. TikTok made me buy it. Usually, this is a really great hashtags, and simple search for a product plus the word review. You can look for videos from high reviews, right? And of course, make sure to look for videos with high engagement and positive comments indication purchase intent. So TikTok make me buy it is a hashtag that appears here into TikTok when somebody wants to see it purchased. For example, we have the Black Friday. So for example, here we have a lot, but truly a lot of products. So I'm gonna see this specific product. I see this specific product. You can see that this one has almost 1 million likes, and this specific element, for example, is into the video game category. So the Dreamcast, you can see it says retro console, game console, game retro, gaming into TikTok, and so I'm gonna go here back into Google Trends, game console, or just type here retro control console, like this, and check out the actual hype here. It has came from November of the last year, and it came down, and now it is starting to have an actual really great point. So if I change it for the past 12 months, I can change it for the past 90 days. And if I see that there's an actual scale, this will be a really great opportunity to start selling. So we can see that here into the related queries, I have Retro Snap, Game Lab, Retro TV Pixel Console, Retro Game Console with built-in games list. So this is something that can be really useful. So then the profitable check paid tool sourcing. If you're serious, professional product research tools like the dropship.io, for example, or Trader allows you to spy into other Shopify stores, like for example the Dropship or even the Treadle. This is a great application for dropshipping for beginners because this tells you if a product is not just trending but profitable. This is exactly what we are actually aiming for. So once you have confirmed your demand, you must confirm your profit margin. Find the cost price. Your goal is a product that sells for at least 3 to 4 times its landed cost to cover your marketing, shipping, and profit, and you're actually good to go. So to succeed into Shopify, once again, check Google Trends. Validate the trend to social media and Amazon, and ensure 3 to 4 times profit margin before you are launched. So what is the first trending product you're going to research? Let me know into the comments below. If this tutorial was useful, hit the like button, subscribe for more e-commerce growth hacks, and hopefully we can all see you guys next time.